my dear Capricorn. This is a prediction for your love life the next 3 months with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. It was the topic that was voted winner in the last poll. If you have other topics you want me to read for, please let me know. This reading will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And this will be a reading for the prediction of your love life's development the next 3 months. The reading can be in reverse. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And I use the Witch's Tarot with Ellen Dugan for the readings part. And I will start shuffling your cards. When I open your deck here, I see eight of Wands together with 5 of Cups. So it seems like you have gotten some kind of news that made you disappointed. Okay, I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Sun card with the 8 of Wands. So it seems like the truth is here to set you free. It doesn't really want to hurt you. It's better to know the truth about your situation so you can take better decisions from what's actually going on instead of believing in a lie that will never come true. This is very highly vibrating card. It's the sun and the sun's ray. So this is something that wants to make you happy. So you don't have to feel like something is being taken away from you. It's actually a new door to something more beautiful that's opening. And I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we have the Lovers and the Sun. Both these cards is about love. This is when we meet the person and we know that, it's almost like we have known them forever. And the Sun card is the holy matrimony. It's when 2 whole people come together, or when your soul becomes whole. You become both yin and yang. You're balanced and fulfilled, healed. It's like the halo of the saints. Okay. So it's a great love that wants to come to you. Beautiful, great love. But it can only come if you are able to see the truth of your current situation and maybe work to change it accordingly. So 6 elements, and here we have the High Priestess with the Sun. So it says that you need to have self-respect and you need to know your value and your worth. And it's like sitting here in the entrance to your paradise and deciding whom supposed to be let through there to your paradise and not. So it's about raising your standards, knowing what you want, and looking at your life and seeing what is actually fulfilling these expectations and not. Also remember that expectations can make you miserable. If you have like really high expectations and you want them to be like they need to happen now. So we need to be able to accept the now and how it is, but we can always have goals to where we want to go and aim our arrow in that direction, and stop taking, stop like allowing the energy that you don't want to have in your life. Stop saying yes to the things you don't want. That's also a trick. Okay. 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading. The World card. So it's some kind of closure coming here for you. Something better is coming. 21, 2 plus 1, 3 of Pentacles. So there's more work to be done, but things are completing itself. It's being put in the right order. It's being organized by the divine, synchronicity, serendipity. So you're really walking on your highest path towards your highest destiny, but you need to follow the direction from your intuition there with the High Priestess that we saw. Also Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands together with the High Priestess really shows that you need to have some spunk. You can't just let people treat you however. Like you need to be warm and generous towards people, but also make them realize when they stepped on your toes or did something that you didn't really like. So it's easy to tell people what we want if we react like appropriate to the situation. If we say, oh, that's nice, when we really hated the suggestion, that's not helping you. Okay, it's not going to let other people know what you want and what you don't want, what you can accept and what you cannot accept. Okay, so it was done there. I will just tune in to you, Capricorn, and your love life for the next 3 months. So this will be the love life for October there. And this is your love life for September there. And this is for August. In August, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, Page of Cups. So it really shows that even in the relationship with the person that you're with, can flower, okay? It can flower beautifully. But it needs to be balance in this relationship. You can't just blind yourself to certain situations and refuse to have certain insights. The work needs to be done properly so a great foundation can be built. And this is September, and we have the Moon card here together with Nine of Cups. 18, 1 plus 8, 9. So these two cards are connected, showing a similar road, and it's a new beginning here. So this is the old disappointments, things that it seems like people might have been a little bit inconsiderate to your feelings. And here you start to take charge, like you put yourself first. And no matter the consequences, you put yourself first. The people that belongs to you will follow you or be with you or meet up with you. The people that only breaks your heart and makes you sad, either they will change their ways or they will be out of the picture. Okay. And for some of you, it might be like focusing more on the relationships with your children and your other type of family instead of romance. I'm not saying that that's the entire thing, but we have the more romantic side of things here, and it's between 2 of Wands and 7 of Wands, which is both about having boundaries. So maybe there's other people that have missed your attention and you should focus on them instead, like the people that really needs you and wants you and loves you and gives back to you as well. So isn't my only interpretation, is still this, that there's potential for your relationship or for the person that you're interested in, but you can't just accept everything, like swallow both the hook and the maggot and everything. You need to actually be a little bit restrictive with what you accept from other people. And then we have here in October, we have the Three of Cups. So it seems like a nice enough situation, but it comes with a lot of hiccups. So we can say that sometimes hell is other people. It doesn't matter how much we love them. They will still create havoc in our lives, because every person comes with their unique shadow and their unique personality, and like how they are triggering us or how we are triggering them. And we can see here this one side that's very stubborn, probably judge the other person a lot. And this person is super convinced that they are right, but they have a big fat shadow that they can't really see. So they're probably doing like really obnoxious things here. It's still your people, okay, sadly. So sometimes. Usually we can try from these situations if we learn and not just repeat our old projections and dramas, but actually try to be a little bit aware, like this Sun and the Eight of Wands. Try to have clear communication, try to say what you see and speak from the heart and be truthful and honest, and see if the other person is as truthful and honest. And if they aren't, that says something about the relationship you have with them. So here we have the August display, and it's a Four of Cups and a King of Cups. So I'm seeing someone having problems with their emotional life. So it might be a person that's acting cold towards you or distant towards you, but they're doing so because of their they're feeling like a victim to something. So they might have felt, oh, I got so hurt in the past, so I can't open up to you. Doesn't mean that they don't love you. It just means that they're a little bit broken. I have a little bit problem with martyrs, so I can't feel really empathy with this person, but they are truly sad. Yeah, okay, 10 of Wands. I can't say any more nice things. And here we have the 10 of Wands. So this is this person building up some pressure because they feel like victimized and like vulnerable. And so they want to hide away and put put pressure onto like box in the things that they don't want to share with you. And here I guess it's you trying to get them to share things with you. And they want that, like they want that kind of attention, but they also repel that kind of attention. So it might be that you have a person in front of you that likes to be chased, because in that case they don't have to face like their little issue here, and they can continue being like the martyr, and you would still want them and still fight for them, and they don't have to fight for you, even though they might love you dearly. So this might be what you need to put boundaries towards. And, you can give offers to a person. You can say, here, I have served lunch. If you want lunch, there's lunch. And they can say, no, I don't want lunch. Or they can say they want lunch. If they say, no, I don't want lunch, don't give them lunch. Like, even if you know that they are hungry, don't give them lunch. They need to stand up for what they want. They can't say that I don't want you, and in the same time, call you in the middle of the night. Then it's better to say, I don't serve lunch this hour, okay? And we have justice here, so that's not serving the lunch. And maybe boxing in your own feelings a little bit for this person. So I'm actually feeling like I felt the lack of empathy here. I see you had a lot of empathy, but here I'm seeing you lacking in empathy, and that's a good thing, because you're becoming more logic and you're realizing that it's not helping the person with babying them like this. It's not doing them any good, and it keeps you in a drama where this person can act like, oh, I don't want it, I don't need it, I run away from it, and you chase after them because they are so hungry and they're so left out in the cold, and they deny you. And here you say, okay, so I hear you, I listen to you, so you said no, I accept the no, and I'm not going to ask you again. So it can be as simple as that, and just taking a step back. It doesn't have to be so dramatic. You don't have to ghost them. You don't have to never talk to them again. You can talk to them, but you're just not paying attention to the drama that happened between you two. You don't ask the same thing again. The offer doesn't stand. It's not there for that person anymore. If they want something out of you, they need to ask for it themselves. Okay. So you have given the offer here. So you don't have to, make the offer again and again and again and again. Even if you would want this situation, there's beautiful potential here. So I realized that you would want something with this person. But maybe this is them also being very guarded towards love. They love you, but they are not going to tell you. So then they need to stand for this, how they are behaving. And this might only be a potential that will never happen, because both are your children and you need to grow up. You need to grow up by not offering things to people that say no to it. And they need to grow up by, not having to be chased and, force fed. They need to take, charge over their life and decide what they want, and not just, seeing who will make the most effort. So, that's the safe bet, I will go with that. They need to become a little bit more courageous. Okay, so in August, it's about, you can realize you love a person, 10, so, but it becomes a little bit too much here for you, and you need to put boundary and, not stop overdoing things. And here we have in September, we have the Emperor and 5 of Wands. So now we see this person is taking another position, because now they get a little bit angry with you for not force feeding them anymore. How upsetting. We still have the 2 children there. Here they are a little bit more grown up, and here there's 2 children. So it's still on in some way. But now the person has become like a little bit more combative, because they probably realized that what happened, they just doesn't offer me lunch anymore. So I get pissed with them, because that probably means they don't love me anymore, they don't like me, or I was always invited on lunch. What happened? And so the person is irritated and feels a little bit threatened, and they're taking an even stronger position. It's not just this arms across their heart chakra. They have an armor on now, and they sit on a throne. So they feel very like they feel a little bit prideful, a little bit angry. So they feel that you are taking away something to hurt them, and it's exactly what they were scared of from the beginning. So now they're putting up a fight, and like, okay, so come on, like this. Okay. And we have the Hierophant, so 5-5. It's also connected to the 5 of Cups that we saw, 10 of Wands. This person is not going to budge, but we can hopefully say that you won't budge either. So it's like a stronghold. They are running up to the castle there, and there they will sit, and they will say, I am right and you are wrong. I'm not going to give. It's like this person, that you have been together with them for 10 years, and you say, do you love me? And they say that, I said I loved you 10 years ago. If it will change, I will let you know. So that's how constipated this person is, okay? That's how scared they are, and that's why they live on the castle on the hill here, and carrying a lot of big burdens, and there's a lot of mysterious keys you need to use to get close to this person. You have tried different keys, and then you decided, no, this door is locked. I'm not going to try to open it anymore. I don't want to woo this person anymore. It's really like this is Rapunzel living up in the tower there. Needs to be wooed by the princess or the prince in the shining armor on the white horse. And that's over and over and over again. It's just not just one retrieval, it's many retrievals, and over the period of like one day you might have to do a lot of sucking up to this person, so they will stay down in the village with you and not run for the hills. Okay, so very masculine energy here of I'm wounded, I don't want to show what I'm feeling, I'm also very stubborn, and I'm using this victim mentality to manipulate you to give me what I want. I'm not particularly interested to give you what you want. You're supposed to chase me. I'm supposed to run away. Okay, so that's the deal. So that's what they want from you. And here we see the 3 of Wands. It seems like it's still an open invitation here from you, but so you're open for business, but you're not like inviting them. You're kind of waiting for them to remember your invitation maybe. And the 6 of Wands. So you have taken on a leadership role here, and butting heads with their 5 of Wands here with the 6 of Wands. You're not going to sink to their level. You're actually going to rise to a higher level. We see the victory symbol here with this leaves in a circle. So you're becoming a little bit, it's like you're depersonalizing this situation. It's not personal. You like them, you like to spend time with them, you don't want to chase them, you don't want to make them feel like really, really special so you can lure them out of their cave. You want to have an equal relationship with another grown-up person. So you're taking a grown-up attitude that you're not angry with this person. They are welcome. It's a standing invitation, even if I don't like it entirely. I said it before that you shouldn't have this invitation, but this is standing invitation here, and you're not pissed with them. They don't have to take the invitation. You have other stuff to do in your life, like other better things might come along, and this is a stronghold. It's a strong position. It shows a person that knows their worth, and they're not babying another person that's grown up. We might need to baby our babies and elderly parents and people that's dependent on us, or our animals, things like this. But a grown-up person that's supposed to be your partner, you don't have to baby them. So what I'm feeling here, first I was talking about you kind of doing something that was a little bit dangerous, but choosing yourself. And here I'm seeing it's the same opportunity for this person also. They don't have to sulk and sit with their pain here. They can actually take active action, take the offer that's being given here with lunch there, and face their pain, you know. I have not been able to accept your invitation because I was scared of opening up for another person. I was scared of opening my heart. I have a trauma, but I'm working through it. I'm going to therapy now. So they could take that choice as well. A little bit more healthy than to just, oh, I'm wounded. We can't see my wound. It's locked down here. It's really dry. It's no blood at all. It's probably I've healed, but the person doesn't want to look at it. It's like Schrodinger's cat. And the person needs to look at it so it can be healed. Like we go to the moon, the darkest place, and we put light there, the sun, and that makes us heal. It's like we go to the place of our wounded entity, the part of us that got hurt. We drive there with our ambulance, and we take the physician, goes out of the car, goes to the patient, take care of the patient. In this case, they say, the patient is mummified. This person says the patient is mummified and is going to stay that way. Unfortunately, I can't open the heart. The heart is, I don't know, it's almost like black and mummified. So the person doesn't want to, you know, it to be touched. It's like when you hurt yourself and you don't want anyone to touch you. You just want to focus on the pain and to, you know, manage the pain. So don't touch me, It's a little bit like that, but it's a really old pain. So it's nothing that's going on right now, but they are creating a lot of pain in their current situation with dragging along this pain instead of, you know, taking it to hospital, heal it and make it bouncing again and, you know, open and warm. But they don't see that solution. And here it's almost like you're letting them find that solution on their own because you're not going to baby them anymore. So who is going to help them with their trauma here if no one is there and babying them? And then they need to face this and heal themselves and become a grown-up. So it would be a good recipe for, maybe you're the physician writing the recipe. Okay, so in August we saw that you started to say no to certain victim mentality or people that's close themselves in and are not available to you. So they can be unavailable. You say, okay, I hear you. I won't beg and I won't run after you. You do whatever you want. I do whatever I want. And then the person gets angry with you and you are not angry. You have this openness to them, but it's required them to take some grown-up steps towards you. If they want something out of you, they need to say, okay, you asked me for lunch in August here and I wasn't able to say yes. I had my personal reasons for this, but now I'm ready to take your offer. Instead, they are standing away and being pissed off you, not pissed on you because you don't offer it again and again and again. So not very constructive, but we have seen it's not a very constructive person, and therefore you need to be much more constructive. So Ace of Swords, great idea, I guess. Yes, Queen of Wands. So you're sticking to your guns here. You're not going to cave in just because they become angry or irritated or, you know, starts parading new relationships on social media or whatever they do. It's you're like, oh, interesting. So now they're really having a reaction. Interesting. So you don't take it personally. You see what's happening. You know, truth, the sun's light makes you have an insight, seeing the reality and not taking it personally. See how she's relaxed, leaning back. The cat is relaxed. Cat is self-esteem, liking yourself, you know, grooming yourself, taking care of yourself. So before you took care of this person, now you're taking care of yourself. And the other person needs to also take care of themselves because no one took care of you. Even though this person loved you, they probably have a hard time showing it because of their constipation here and the black heart. It's not the black heart because they're evil. It's a black heart because they are traumatized. But it's not. We don't have to feel that sorry for them because you probably have gone through similar things and you're not like whining. So, and very little empathy for this person, but it's probably a part of the reading that you are not supposed to have empathy for this person. You had it, it's enough. They have learned that you are there for them. You don't have to overdo it, okay? So now it's up to them to actually take the hand that you have offered them. So here we can see that even if they're constipated, they still love you and you still love them. It's a mutual thing going on here. But it's also karma. We have justice and karma. And the 7 of Cups. So this is you kind of saying you need to deal with your shit. I'm not going to baby you. I'm not going to do this and that and that. I'm open for you. I'm here for you. The hand is like out here for you. But you are going to have to, deal with your stuff. Don't, run away or have a binge or whatever. If you have problem, you go and talk to someone or you talk to me. And we sort it out. You don't do this dramatic stuff, okay? You need to grow up. So it's like you're putting pressure onto this person to look on to their emotions. So you're acting really adult in this situation. And I think it's very heroic of you. And very, very chill. It's like you're very chill. You're not that triggered. You probably wish situations to be different. But if the person is overreacting, reactive and dramatic, you accept that this person is overreactive and dramatic. I'm not overreactive and dramatic, however, and I can easily tell them what I think is wrong, what I think can help, and I can also have demands that you need to fix this. You need to do something about it, or you don't even have to have demands. You can just, I talked about the high priestess having the entrance, sitting in the front of the entrance to her paradise. The high priestess is 2 and this is 20, so they are tied to each other. Also, the justice card is tied to this group. And it's about being grown up, taking the consequences of the truth that you see, having demands on other people, even if that means that they will never be able to live up to those demands. If you know that this is the only way forward, that's the best way for both people. If you stay together, this one will be like a wet puddle of self-pity, and you would be bored out of your skull not being with a grown-up person. So that's not a good outcome. So the best for everyone might be you put a higher standard and they need to either grow or live without you. So it's that simple sometimes. And so they don't have to grow if they don't want to. They can stay the same. But if they want to be with you, like you have higher standards now, you see other possibilities, you have seen a new horizon, and you have realized that you are not a victim of love. You love a person, but you're not going to stick around and wait for another disappointment. If the person constantly turn you down and act as wounded, it's so, I can't love you because I'm so broken, and I can't be this for you because I don't have the capacity. And you see, I don't have empathy for this person. I just think that they are making excuses for not growing up. Okay. So it's the advice that's probably being given. Don't have too much empathy, rather put demands on them. It doesn't have to be much. It's just that they need to call you this time. You don't want to call them again for the 10,000th time. This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So congratulations, they are yours now. You won the first prize of a little stubborn baby that feels very sad for themselves. I actually want to take a little bit more before I'm like being even more cruel towards this person. I'm going to actually see if I can get some empathy for them. This is their version of the story. I had to be brutally honest. They probably have said something like similar to I don't love you, or I don't have the correct emotions for you. So here you might say they love you, of course, but they might just be able to give you crumbs. And here you say, I'm not happy with crumbs. And I know you said here that you didn't love me, or you didn't feel the same for me, or you couldn't be what I needed to be, you to be, or you didn't want to be a relationship with me, whatever the stupid thing that this person said. It's like, that doesn't work for me. If you want to be with me, you need to sort out your emotion and realize what I mean for you, or realize that I mean nothing for you. But before you have realized my value, I'm not yours. There's an offer here, still, like I'm hearing this, a place for you at the table. This place, this is a song that comes, and it shows that the person is broken, and it's broken because society and upbringing and what has been stolen from them, this horrible existence, that's the earth, and it's very sad, everything. But it's like this person wants to steal your jewel, so they want to steal your upbeat temperament and your hope for the future, and your bouncy ideas about how beautiful your relationship can be, and dragging you down. So that's them stealing your jewel, the jewel that was once stolen from them, and make their heart all black. The song goes on and says that this person could change, they can open, and there's a place for them at your table, or the other way around. But it's something with this, that you are there and love them, but don't baby them. Okay, see if I remember something about this song. I know I think their name is Old English or something like that. Black English, maybe. Long Haul. This song has followed me to the years here, so some years at least, so I know this well. But when I do the readings, my normal skills of knowing names of things, it kind of disappears. Okay, so they had to be brutally honest with something silly, something that just hurt. It was hurtful towards you, but they thought it was the truth, because they know their own incapacity, but they own their own incapacity also. So they can't just say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't love you." It's not it, okay? They should say, "I'm sorry, I don't know my heart. My heart is broken, it's wounded. I will try to fix it, and then I will come back when I figure myself out." Okay, so instead, they want to drag you down and maybe see your tears. And so they're feeding on that a little bit, like your jewel. I played you and I was a fool. Yes, I think that's true. And that is what a martyr does. Even if they think that they are the victim, they are really a player, a manipulator, someone that tries to steal your stuff by, it's so sad. I'm so sorry for being this unempathic. It's not like me, but it's also very interesting for the reading. So it kind of gives sound advice. Okay, so I'll take some other sound advice, and it's from Enchanted map. And we have flying. So I'm thinking we are talking about like the perspective from above here. So it's not about illusions only. It's like you are like this. You have hopes and dreams, and the other person might have, shut down your flying horse here a couple of times. But now it's more, you stay here because you don't take things personally with this person anymore. So you don't let them drag you down. Because you are clear about that this is this person's problem. It says nothing about me. That this person can't love me or can't express love, or this like constipated person. It's not my fault. It doesn't say that I'm not worthy of love. It just says that it's something wrong with this person. And maybe it's something wrong with me also for loving them. But first of all, it's something wrong with this person. It has nothing to do with me. It's not my problem. It's not my issue. It's not my thing. So I had the 20, but then it kind of closed again. I wonder what that means. 20. I need to use my both hands because this book is really like stiff, and it wants to stay closed. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above, changing page again, struggling with the page turning here. So it might be that you're struggling a little bit with this insight and seeing things from above, because you probably love this person, you want to stay with this person, you want to baby this person because this is how you have done things up till now, but it seems like you're not allowed to baby them anymore. You're able to see life's challenges and opportunities. A new perspective becomes available. Today you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and the things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. I'm also feeling like this card, that you're so ready for this success now. You don't want to stay in an unsuccessful situation. When you see the flying card, it was reversed. This didn't come reversed, but it's a gentle reminder that there are times to take flight and times to remain grounded. And for now, you must avoid overreaching. There's still work to be done before you earn your wings. So I'm thinking it's like this, that your wings now are more logical. Before they were more flying high in the sky, hoping for maybe an impossible change with this person. So that horse might need to stay grounded. This is you being grounded, standing on this cliff here. You're ready to jump again into, romance and love, like over the cliff here and into the water or up in the air. But then the other person needs to come out of their, their stronghold, and they need to open their heart to you. So I will take from Wisdom of the House of Night as well, another advice card for you. And we have hope. So it's still hope in the dark forest here. 27. When you choose the symbol of hope, know that no matter what temporary setbacks there may be in your life now, light will return again. When the moon is hidden in the darkest forest, it's hard to see your next step, and it's easy to give in to fear that there will never be safety or light again. I'm here to guide you when you have lost your way, whispering to you to maintain faith that good things will come to you once more. Take one step towards your dream. I will take 2 steps towards you to help you achieve it. Have hope, and only good will come out of it. So it's really about not sitting around waiting for another disappointment, but actually putting some demands on your situations, and either they will grow or you will find new situations. It's as simple as that when we're dealing with the Ace of Swords. It's just the truth and nothing but the truth. So it can be complicated because we love the person, but you're also seeing the truth with this person. So it's a moment for a little bit of an ultimatum. It doesn't have to be so dramatic, but it's a little bit that energy. So I hope this helped. I would urge you to watch the love reading for July or August, or the reading Their True Thoughts and Feelings for your sign in their True Thoughts and Feelings playlist. That will probably reveal more. You can also watch What Do They Want to Happen from last month. If you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button, or follow the link in the description box to learn more. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take really good care, and bye-bye.